Hi, it's me, Ivy Barksdale, Realtor with Guide Realty, coming to you once again with Black History from a Personal Perspective. Wow, it's hard to believe that we're already at the end of the month of February, and there's so much more I could tell you about my daddy, James R. Mapp, but I will leave that to you to discover. If you're interested in reading his book, Chance or Circumstance, just go on over to his website at jamesrmapp.org, or you can order from Amazon. However, special pricing is available at jamesrmapp.org. Also, if you would like to read the book, The Martin Family Legacy, that can be found at martinacresinc.com website. But before I completely leave my daddy's story, I want to share with you some of the keys that made his life's work possible. In his book, he says that although he wasn't naturally outspoken, he had just enough nerve to think that he could make a difference. And he felt like, he says in his book, if it's to be done, why not me? This would be the sentiment that it would reverberate through his life in the many chances and circumstances that he faced, such as, if it's to be done, why not me? When he wrote a letter as a teenager, writing letters to the editor of the local newspaper, speaking out against discrimination. When he and two parents decided to challenge the Board of Education on desegregation, and he ended up being the lone plaintiff in the courtroom when the other two parents moved out of state. If it is to be done, why not me? When he continued to show up for court for 26 years of the case. If it is to be done, why not me? When he decided to run for public office in 1966 after no other Black in Chattanooga had run since 1911. If it is to be done, why not me? When he took on the presidency of the NAACP branch for 26 years prior to 1995 and returned in his 80s to serve for 2 additional years when no one else would step up. If it is to be done, why not me? When he stood alone to picket. If it is to be done, why not me? When he stood in the face of threats to his life, his family's life, and his livelihood. If it is to be done, why not me? When he decided to follow his life's calling to work on fighting against discrimination in education, employment, government, and just everyday life. If it is to be done, why not me? In his book, Chance or Circumstance, he says he would see the rough places in life as an opportunity to make a difference. He also says that activism comes in many forms, but never by wishing. As I conclude, I ask that you look around the community and determine where you can see and act on, if it's to be done, why not me? I want to thank you for watching these episodes of Black History from a Personal Perspective. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my family, the Martin family legacy, starting with my great-great-grandfather, Lorenzo Dow, who was an enslaved man who bought his freedom. And actually, on the Mapp family legacy side, I don't think I mentioned that my great-great-grandfather on my dad's side was a full-blooded Cherokee Native American. So lots of rich history there. And there's just so much more to know, and just understand that the history of African Americans is not relegated to 28 days out of the year. It's a history that's being made daily. And I challenge each of you to learn more about your own family and share it as you see fit. I want to thank Guide Realty for encouraging me to use this platform to talk about Black history. I also want to especially thank Little Miss Emery Carter for allowing me to use your idea tree as my backdrop in the majority of my episodes. And speaking of Guide Realty, I'm here now. At our new place. We just got moved in on Friday, and that's why it looks a little different, and that's why my backdrop is not here. But anyway, I just again want to thank you so much for your time and attention. And on a final note, I will do an interview on Facebook Live on March the 8th at 7 p.m. So like my page, Ivy Barksdale Realtor, to stay informed. I'll be seeing you soon.